Let's dive into this epic tale of Gladiator and the tumultuous events that unfold in the year 180 AD. Grab a cup of your favorite beverage and get comfortable, because this is going to be one wild ride. As the film opens, we're transported to the dense, foreboding forests of Germania. The setting is grim and tense, perfectly capturing the atmosphere of impending conflict. The Roman army, led by General Maximus Decimus Meridius, portrayed by Russell Crowe, is preparing for a final, decisive battle against the barbarian tribes. The scene is meticulously crafted, with soldiers readying their weapons, siege engines being set up, and Maximus delivering an inspiring speech to his men. This speech underscores his leadership and strategic acumen, setting the stage for the epic confrontation to follow. As the barbarian forces emerge from the forest, the tension reaches a boiling point. The ensuing battle is chaotic and brutal, showcasing the sheer ferocity of hand-to-hand combat. Flaming arrows and other deadly projectiles are launched, adding to the chaos. Maximus commands his cavalry with precision, executing a flanking maneuver that decimates the enemy and secures a hard-fought victory for Rome. This victory earns Maximus the esteem of his troops and, most importantly, the respect of the elderly Emperor Marcus Aurelius, played by Richard Harris. Following the battle, the scene shifts to the Roman camp, where the victorious army celebrates. Soldiers cheer and revel in their hard-won victory. Maximus, however, remains focused and is soon summoned by Emperor Marcus Aurelius, who is portrayed as a wise and philosophical ruler, weary from years of leadership. In a private conversation, Marcus Aurelius reveals his plan to restore the Roman Republic by transferring power from the emperor back to the Senate. He asks Maximus to ensure this transition, bypassing his own son, Commodus, played by Joaquin, whom he deems unfit to rule. Commodus and his sister Lucilla, portrayed by Connie Nielsen, have been summoned to join the campaign. They ride in luxury, a stark contrast to the soldiers' harsh conditions. Commodus is clearly coddled and insecure, seeking his father's approval while also harboring deep jealousy towards Maximus. Lucilla and Maximus share a complicated past, hinting at a previous romantic involvement. Lucilla has since married, had a son, and been widowed. When Commodus learns that he will not be emperor, he is visibly shaken. He confronts his father in a deeply emotional scene, expressing his feelings of inadequacy and desperation. Marcus Aurelius, overcome with emotion, falls to his knees and embraces his son. However, this tender moment quickly turns deadly as Commodus, overcome with rage and sorrow, strangles Marcus Aurelius in a desperate and impulsive act of betrayal, thereby seizing power. Commodus, confident he will be chosen, is devastated when he learns of his father's decision to appoint Maximus as his successor. Maximus senses something is amiss when he is arrested and sentenced to death by Commodus, who has declared himself emperor. Refusing to swear loyalty to Commodus, Maximus narrowly escapes execution, killing his captors and sustaining injuries in the process. Driven by a desperate hope, Maximus rushes home to his farm in Spain, only to find his worst fears realized. His wife and young son have been brutally murdered by Commodus' soldiers, their bodies left to burn. After burying his wife and son, a grieving Maximus comes to exhaustion and collapses on their graves. Slave traders find Maximus and take him to Succumbs, a rugged province in North Africa, where he is sold to Proximo, played by Oliver Reed, a former gladiator turned trainer. Initially, Maximus is resistant to his new life as a gladiator, his spirit broken by the loss of his family. However, his survival instinct and warrior skills soon resurface. Proximo, recognizing Maximus's potential, begins to mentor him, sharing his own history of gaining freedom through the favor of the previous emperor. Proximo's words inspire Maximus, who starts to see the arena as a means to reclaim his honor and seek revenge. Maximus quickly rises through the ranks of the gladiatorial circuit, gaining fame and the respect of his fellow gladiators. His prowess in the arena is unmatched, and he becomes known as the Spaniard, a name that echoes throughout the provinces. Maximus's success earns him the favor of Proximo, who decides to take his troop to Rome to participate in the grand games being held in honor of Commodus. Rome is depicted in its full glory, an epicenter of culture and power. The Colosseum, an architectural marvel, stands as a testament to Rome's might and decadence. Commodus, seeking to solidify his rule and gain the favor of the masses, has organized a series of extravagant games. Maximus and his fellow gladiators enter the Colosseum for the first time, overwhelmed by its grandeur and the deafening roar of the crowd. In a dramatic reenactment of the Battle of Carthage, Maximus leads his team to a stunning victory, defying the expectations set by the scripted massacre. The crowd, captivated by his skill and bravery, begins to chant his name. Commodus, intrigued by the masked gladiator's prowess, descends into the arena to meet him. The tension reaches its peak when Maximus removes his helmet and reveals his identity, declaring, "My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius, commander of the armies of the North, general of the Felix legions, loyal servant to the true emperor Marcus Aurelius, father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife. And I will have my vengeance in this life or the next." Commodus is shocked and furious, but is unable to act immediately due to the crowd's adoration for Maximus. Maximus's defiance and fame earn him powerful allies. Lucilla, deeply troubled by her brother's tyrannical rule, is secretly sympathetic to Maximus's cause. She approaches him, rekindling a bond from their past. Together with Senator Gracchus, played by Derek Jacobi, they devise a plan to overthrow Commodus and restore the Republic. Maximus also forms close bonds with fellow gladiators, including Juba, played by Jiman Hansu, a Numidian warrior who becomes his confidant and friend. These relationships provide Maximus with the support and resources needed to challenge the emperor. Commodus's rule becomes increasingly despotic. Paranoid and obsessed with maintaining his power, he resorts to brutal tactics, including executing those he perceives as threats. His relationship with his sister Lucilla grows more strained, filled with a mix of affection and menace. Commodus's obsession with control extends to Lucilla's young son, Lucius, whom he uses as a pawn to manipulate his sister and maintain his grip on power. As Maximus's popularity among the people grows, so does Commodus's paranoia. Lucilla and Gracchus work with Maximus to orchestrate an escape plan, intending to reunite him with his loyal legions and overthrow Commodus. However, their plan is betrayed by Lucilla's trusted servant, leading to Maximus's capture. Commodus confronts Maximus in his cell, revealing his twisted desire to defeat him publicly. The climax of the film unfolds in the Colosseum, where Commodus, in a desperate attempt to consolidate his power, challenges Maximus to a public duel. To ensure his victory, Commodus cowardly wounds Maximus before the fight, severely weakening him. Despite his injuries, Maximus enters the arena, determined to fulfill his quest for vengeance and justice. The duel is intense and brutal, with Maximus fighting not just for his life, but for the future of Rome. The combat is fierce, and the crowd is on edge, watching every move. Maximus, drawing on his last reserves of strength and willpower, ultimately overpowers and kills Commodus, ending his tyrannical rule. As Commodus lies dead, Maximus succumbs to his wounds, collapsing in the arena. As Maximus lies dying, he envisions a peaceful reunion with his murdered family in the afterlife, finding solace in the thought of being with them again. His final moments are marked by a sense of peace and fulfillment, knowing he has avenged their deaths and fought for the true spirit of Rome. Lucilla and Gracchus arrive at the arena, pledging to honor Maximus's wishes and restore the Republic. The film concludes with a poignant scene where Juba, Maximus's loyal friend, buries small figurines of Maximus's wife and son in the Colosseum sands, paying tribute to his fallen friend. He vows to see Maximus again in the afterlife, bringing a sense of closure and hope. This final act of friendship and respect underscores the deep bonds forged in the heat of battle and the unyielding quest for justice that define Maximus's life. The grandeur of Rome, the intensity of the battles, and the deep emotional currents running through the characters' relationships make Gladiator a powerful cinematic experience. The film masterfully weaves themes of honor, betrayal, and redemption, showcasing the enduring human spirit in the face of overwhelming adversity. Maximus's journey from a revered general to a slave, and ultimately a legend, serves as a testament to his unwavering dedication to his values and his love for his family. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed reliving these moments, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Don't miss out on more captivating recaps like this one. Until next time, stay tuned for more epic adventures.